Oh yeah, it finally got dropped just now, like literally 2 minutes ago. Rudy from Alpha Investments posted the teaser for not teaser. I guess this is the reveal. The Rudy One Big Hairy Step reveal, which you guys can see on the screen right now. Yes, I'm literally just paused on the video. So yeah, so now we're just gonna kind of go over the picture, see what we find. As you guys can probably see in the background, that is Earth, followed by the universe in the background, the spacemans, right? And then, of course, we got the U.S. flag in the background right here. And also, I thought it was actually very interesting how, what are those? Those are like the Dark Watchers, I believe is what they were called. I believe they were shown off in Nightfall, right? I believe that's where the Dark Watchers originally came from, was the Nightfall set. So I find that really interesting that the Dark Watchers also posted a like a little, like stick in the moon saying like, "Yo, we've been here too, fam." So yeah, and so I was actually also gonna mention something, and I don't know why I just noticed this, but I really like how they're basically making, the focus of each set is what the Rudy card ends up being. So, for example, for Wilderness, right? He was a what's it called? A what is it? Terra forest? Is it Terra? He was a Terra beastie. Is that it? It's a Terra. Am I tripping? I think it's a Terra. Yeah. So he was a Terra beastie. In Nightfall, I believe he was a dark beastie for the Hunchback of Jacksonville. Cryptid Nation, the investment Sasquatch. I want to say that one. I don't remember what that one was, to be honest with you guys. But if you're noticing here, the Rudy One Big Hairy Step is a cosmic beastie, right? So I find that very interesting. I'm very curious to see, for example, what is the fire Rudy gonna be, right? Or I don't know, what is the seance, and I hope I said it right this time. You guys roasted the hell out of me in the damn comments out of my video yesterday. So in seance, now in my defense, a little accent wasn't there, and so I'm Hispanic, and so like I pay attention to accents in regards to how I properly say something. So either way, seance. Uh, I wonder if in seance he's gonna be like one of those spirit auras. I'm sure he's gonna be a spirit beastie. So, and then now they were talking about that, I wonder what he's gonna be for native, because technically native would also go back. Oh, it could be that for the native Rudy card and the Rudy card, the native set that should be releasing next spring, I believe. He's likely going to be a man. What is it? Earth. There we go. He's probably going to be an Earth type of beastie, which that's going to be interesting to see. I'm really curious to see how they're going to do like the water Rudy, the fire Rudy. I want to see lightning Rudy. Like it would be really cool if it's like a freaking Quetzal and a Rudy riding a Quetzal, and that's the freaking promotional card for the Lightning Rudy. But I just thought it was really interesting, really fun to see that that's what they're kind of doing. Each different Rudy card is its own, like it's based off of whatever the main set is, type of thing. Like again with Wilderness, it was the Terra card, God, what is it called? Is it Forest or Terra? I'm sorry, I think it's Terra. Yeah, Forest Beastie, Terra Beastie. Oh, I'm tripping. I think Terras are the name of the dang cards, dude. But yeah, the wilderness set symbol thingy. You guys catch my drift. The tree man, right? Anyways, yeah. So really curious to see how Seance, what Rudy card is gonna look like for Seance. If it's gonna be like some freaking, tarot card dealing Rudy with like Ghost, or maybe it's like a Ghost Rudy, or who knows. It's going to be very interesting to see. So that's going to be awesome. And obviously the playmat, which we've already shown off before, but I can actually show it off again here because he actually had it in the video. Boop, 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 boop. And also here's a close-up of the actual art. Isn't that cool? That's sick. But no, the actual playmat, where's it at? I thought it was in here somewhere. Could have sworn I just saw it. Playmat, there it is. Yeah, so the playmat that we talked about, honestly, 10/10 on the playmat. I think this is probably the best Rudy Alpha Investments playmat that they've designed to date. Like, honestly, I really dig it. It's gonna be my background, like my actual like desk mat for a hot minute, likely until the Seance one comes out, depending on which design I like better. But I'm definitely digging the UFO mat out of all of the mats that have released for the Rudy bundle so far. This one is my favorite, followed closely by the one from Cryptid Nation Second Edition, the what was it, like the Imposter Rudy or the Timmy Rudy. So yeah, guys, really really fun stuff, really exciting stuff. Like this bundle, for those of you guys who are not in the know or are not in the Patreon, this bundle will be going live on Friday night. So for those of you guys that are in the Patreon and are ready, get ready, fellas, because it's gonna go down. And then I also thought it was really cool that he also showed, this concept art of what the card was gonna be before, like before Pancho actually drew it all out, filled it all in with color, and then obviously sent it over to the printers. I just thought it was really cool. And here you can see like you got Earth Rudy, this is Earth, you got what is that? Is that UFO? I also thought it was interesting that they said something about Aquarius. Is that right? Aquarius. I'm assuming that is that a constellation, dude? Yeah, it probably is. But then what? Then it cuts off. I guess it was like again, just early concept art of what the card was going to look like, type of thing. So really cool. And that's about it, guys. So get prepared for Friday night, because that's when this bundle will be dropping. You will be getting, obviously, one of these and then 2 of every other item, except for you get 1 playmat, 1 card, and then 2 of every other thing. So 2 booster boxes, 2 spell books, 2 release event boxes, 2 theme decks, 2 blisters. So, and I think the maximum that you can purchase is still the same at 4 bundles. Pricing hasn't been released yet, but he was mentioning something about them being about roughly $350 to $400 each, depending on how many you buy. So I will likely be buying all 4 because I want to. So I'll probably be buying 4. That's probably the only UFO product I'm going to be purchasing on release. Anything else, I'm probably just going to wait, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, really, until I can get that UFO binder once it's finally released and revealed. Because if it's anything like the Wilderness binder, dude, that took forever to get. I think it was like a month after release. I had all my Wilderness cards like basically laying around somewhere in my bookshelf. Obviously, there were sleeves and all that, but still, like, I really like having the binder on release, because then you can buy the binder and then you can start cracking packs and start, categorizing them, organizing them in the binder itself. So I might just wait for the binder, because honestly, I don't feel like ripping product and having all these cards laying all over the place. So I'm probably going to do that. And probably by the time that binder gets here, the prices on a lot of the cards will likely be way down compared to when the first 2 weeks of release are. Especially after the first 2 weeks of release, because if you guys remember, for those first 2 weeks, you have to be at $140 a box for the partners and LGS stores and all that stuff. I guess LGS, I shouldn't say LGS stores, because it's like local game stores. You get it. But essentially, for the first 2 weeks, prices may stay the same. They may dip down a little bit. But after the 2 weeks, after map pricing can go down 20%, cards are probably going to take a tumble. I mean, that's just how it usually goes. There's 100,000 of each of these SKUs. So there's going to be a lot on the market. Again, like I mentioned in my last video from yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, or a couple days ago, whatever it was, I really think the demand for UFO is going to outpace Wilderness. I mean, it's basically, it's pretty apparent at this point that UFO is it's likely the number one set that people have been looking forward to all year long. I think, heck, I would go as far as to say that UFO will even do better than Seance. So we'll see. But even then, 100,000 of each SKU, it's going to be out there in the market for a while. I mean, Wilderness is, again, still struggling to even sell. You get very, very low movement per week type of thing. Yeah, I mean, and at this point, honestly, the Wilderness singles are probably... It's cheaper to buy a master set with the binder for like $300 than it is to buy a few booster boxes and then try to, open up all the cards yourself. So that's just kind of where the market is. And again, it has a lot to do with the way the economy is right now. And honestly, guys, besides the economy, like there's just so many different TCGs out right now. Different products are dropping left and right. You got Magic the Gathering, you got Flesh and Blood, you've got Pokemon, you got Metazoo, you have all these new up and coming indie TCGs like on Kickstarter, for example. I think you got Dreambook that's Kickstarter's releasing. Sorcery TCG is going to be coming out in like end of September or October. No, JK, they just delayed it. So Sorcery got delayed till November. You got all that, and then like you also have like Cryptic TCG, you got Genesis like there's so many TCGs, not enough money to go around for most people, especially right now. So yeah, that's really it, guys. That's exactly what's going on in the world right now. Long term, I really think UFO is going to be probably one of the top tier products that will ever come out from Metazoo. Honestly, I mean, who doesn't like aliens, right, guys? Like, I mean, and honestly, like I'm stoked, man. I'm ready. Again, I'm probably after I buy that Rudy bundle, I'm probably not buying anything else for a hot minute. And if I do need something, I will likely just buy the singles at this point. It doesn't make sense, other than like for fun, to open up packs with your family, things like that. Or, of course, like if you pull a freaking secret rare, like, but let's be honest, it's so hard to pull that, that I think a lot of people are just going to buy the singles and call it a day. So we'll see how that goes, though. I'm really excited. Can't wait to open some up for the channel for you guys. Again, and that's another thing. Like, if I can get the binder, that would be phenomenal, because I really do want to do openings. And I think, regardless, I'm going to do box openings here on the channel as soon as I get all these bundles from Rudy, because, like, I want to share that. I want to experience that with you guys. It's a new set. I want to, even if the prices tank 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the fact, I want to be able to enjoy this product with you guys. And as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the video. And that's all I really got for today for you guys. I just kind of wanted to show off what Rudy just showed on his video, and kind of talk about my thoughts on the card, the mat, and overall more UFO discussion. We'll see how it does. We'll see what we pull. Hopefully we pull something spicy from all those items that we're getting from Rudy. I mean, fingers crossed I even managed to get a bundle, because from the sounds of it, this thing is going to sell out right away. So wish me luck, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Appreciate it.